Well, as you know, schools are starting up again soon and kids must get their vaccines to go back. At the beginning of the pandemic, pediatricians saw fewer kids coming in to be vaccinated. Hear that thunder behind me? That just scared me. That's likely because people were nervous to leave the house. The coronavirus hasn't gone anywhere, but because school is right around the corner, pediatricians say more parents are bringing their kids back in for routine checkups.
As much as we want a coronavirus vaccine, back in the days before many of us were even born, we wanted a measles vaccine in the same way because kids were getting sick and being hospitalized.
Pediatricians say they're taking precautions and want parents to know it is safe to take their kids to the doctor's office.